Let me feel. Let me feel heart-wrenching anguish and cascading despair, because to this, all my physical pain can't compare. Let me cry. Let me sob uncontrollably, like a scene from a play, as I fantasize about the suffocating grasp of dismay. Let me break. Let me crumble to pieces. Let me slide to the floor as panicked hands pound against my barricaded door. Let me fear. Let me know how it feels to be desperately afraid. Remind me that hurt comes from more than a blade. Get me help. Replace my disconnecting numbness, this emotional anesthesia. Guide me away from my self-inflicted amnesia. Let me care. Let me go over it again in my mind. Let me indulge in the sorrows of the memories I find. Let it hurt as I'm hypnotized by red tumbling drops. Let the pain reach a place where this hopelessness stops. And let me rage as I fill up half-empty ouzo with water. Let me continue this quest of apparent self-slaughter. Watch me as I creep across the cobbled border of the gravelled drive, seeking comfort from medicines far from prescribed. Ask me. Ask if the damage I'm causing is just a distraction in a world seemingly concerned with only my actions. Let me speak. Through my words to most considered disfavour, see that this runs deeper than adolescent behaviour. Let me feel. Let me feel that I wasn't to blame. Can I connect to emotions that aren't guilt or shame? Read my diary. I left my childhood there. I want it back. Teddy bears, nobody cares. Broken toys on the footpath. Let me feel. As I lie still on this hospital bed, wounded arms, blankly staring at the textured ceiling above my head. I don't know who they see. That's all I wrote for weeks and weeks. Those 6 words lay joined together, holding hands and feet beneath the sheets of lined paper. I don't know who they see. Was all that marked the first lines of my son's plastic-bound notebook, page after page of clean paper. But somehow that's all I wrote on the question I probably pondered the most. Which version of myself was painted? What image of myself did I allow to be created? Can they see the parts of me I've always hated? Maybe I smiled. Maybe I allowed myself to feel joy and then got trapped on the outside of my own happy moment. looking in, pressing my skin against the glass box that surrounds the snippets and scenes of what looks to be my reality, shielding me emotionally from my own positive experiences, somehow stuck on the outside of my world, just looking in, battling to get closer to the here and now, but then quickly giving in to that more recognizable state of being simply displaced. I don't know who they see. I suppose I could seem quite free, unkempt hair, that goes to even greater lengths than I'd go to hide myself from me. Masses of brown, a hair for each of my darkest days. And now, coarse greys, growing up and out in the most peculiar ways. And a kink from hair tied back, from being dragged into my world by my ponytail. I don't know who they see. Maybe the person I am, subdued, wrists bound in leg restraints at 3:15. I don't know who they see. If, like me, they flinch at every inch of my exposed flesh, like it's poisonous. Whether they see the subtle dark rings beneath my eyes and assume I lie awake at night and cry. Or just that I'm aging, or burned out, that I have stories to tell, or that I'm just tired. Whether I seem weathered, whether they see I've been fighting forever, whether they know I never say never, whether it looks like I have my shit together, or whether I'm clever. Whether they see the teenage girl who flashed her chest and said, whatever. I don't know who they see. I'm loud, I'm quiet, I'm powerful, I'm weak, I'm trapped, I'm free. I'm 13,455 days and counting. I'm every memory I've recounted